Then can I be rolling out? Are we rolling out? No, we're not. Hey! What up? Str8OutDaTrunk.
It's Monday.
Every Monday, 10 to 11. Str8OutDaTrunk, 10 to 11. AcceleratorRadio.net. You feel me? Hey, I got my boy Monty, that guy Monty in the house.
Already know
I got
here.
Fly Guy, the Mac in the Monty. We got a special guest though.
Yeah, we got a special guest in the building. Not just a special guest, I think we have a star in the building, ladies and gentlemen. You might not know his name, but you will recognize his voice. He is the voice of the Kool-Aid Man and various Disney characters.
Oh yeah!
Gentlemen, give it up for Brock Powell.
Oh! Hey! Legends!
Thank you. Thank you guys.
What's up, man?
How you doing, man?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I am feeling the whitest I've ever felt, and I am.
Because you're surrounded by black people?
It's just wonderful. I'm just so excited.
You should be comfortable.
No, I totally feel at home. There was things like we were talking off mic, like slaps. Like I don't know what slaps is. Somebody's got slaps.
Oh, you learn what a WAP is?
A WAP, which is money, right?
You can tell your
A lot of
family,
WAP.
I got a lot of WAP.
I got a lot of WAP.
You be like,
It doesn't sound right, right?
You be like, yo, little sis, get your WAP up.
Yeah.
Here, let me do it.
Get your WAP up.
Get your
Hey,
WAP up.
hey, little sis, get your WAP up. How's that?
You gotta say it with more swag.
You gotta say it with
though.
swag.
If I have any more swag, I'm gonna fall out of my stool.
Ooh, hey, that's swag.
That's a lot of swag.
Oh my god.
So what you been working on lately, man?
Dude, all sorts of stuff. So I'm a voice actor. I do full time as a voiceover artist. I voice a lot of different characters in some different shows. I work on Disney XD. Do some work for Sony. Do voice matching for lots of Disney toys. I did a bunch of Star Wars toys this last Christmas, and got to be Han Solo. Don't get much more swag than that, right?
No way, that's dope.
Yeah.
Can you name a couple of the other characters that you?
Yeah.
You might know?
Well, so we do the Kool-Aid Man. I'm on a show right now called Milo Murphy's Law with Weird Al Yankovic, who's
Yeah, of course.
I'm just insanely talented, right? So I get to do a lot of work with that, and then I do a lot of monster creature stuff, and then I do my own podcast with two of my best friends called
what is it called?
Yeah, the Unpop podcast. It's a movie podcast where we just get crazy and
Okay.
Just
lots of
dissect movies and shit?
yeah, just talk about shoot the shit and make each other laugh. That's what it's all about, right?
Now you're from born and raised in Las Vegas, is that right?
Yeah. Well, a couple of my buddies are listening right now. They're gonna be like, he's gonna say Hawaii, which is true. I was born in Chula Vista, grew up in Hawaii for a little bit, and then moved over to Las Vegas, where I stayed until I moved out here.
That's fly.
So-
Okay. Yeah.
And when did you start to figure out that you wanted to do voiceovers, and when did you find your voice, and at what age?
Dude, I've always been weird. I've always done like lots of voices and stuff.
Yeah.
Just always.
As a kid, you were just
Oh, yeah, all the time. I mean, we were just talking about like Brock from Pokemon,
Yeah, of
right?
course.
So,
Yeah.
like cartoons have always been a part of my life, and doing that has always been a part of it. And so, it was like a way to be cool with chicks.
Yeah.
This is what I told myself, but then it.
Wait, you used to spit game with the voices?
Oh, are you kidding me? Absolutely.
Did it work for you?
I still use it.
No
Yeah,
way.
I have a whole minute of voices. And I have a whole minute of voices that I do it's the bar pickup.
Yeah.
Can we get
You want to hear it? Okay.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't work because there's no girls here right now. So
okay.
it works.
You can't just
experimental purposes only?
There we go. So we start with and then we start with just your basic cartoon character menagerie, right?
Okay.
Gosh, hiya, pal.
What's up, Doc?
You are making me very angry. To infinity and beyond. You are a toy. You're a child's plaything. Hey, exit. Stage left even. Hey, Lois, diarrhea. And then we just keep going from there and whatever.
Hey, I'll slime it.
Hey, man.
So how would you approach a girl like with that though? You would just be like, yeah, hey, I do voiceovers.
Well, dude, it normally starts out, no joke, like, we'll be at a bar and my buddy Curtis will be like, hey, this is the Kool-Aid Man. And I go, dude, you can't do that because I'm round, I'm heavy, I'm a little red, they might think it's a weird nickname, Like, you have to explain, like, I do the voice of the Kool-Aid Man. And even then, like, it's just, they'll be like, is that true? And then you go, oh yeah! And then they're like, oh.
Yeah, it's really
So, no, it's just about, it's just a great icebreaker in general because,
Yeah, everybody loves it.
I have to say, in high school, We made a lot. Me and him made a lot of money off of Kool-Aid.
We sure did.
And gummy
Trap.
bears.
Yeah,
Trapping.
we used to make $1,000 a week.
$1,000 a week.
Putting Kool-Aid on top of gummy bears and gummy worms and just selling them like a bag of $1 each.
I think
Real shit.
I picked the wrong fucking industry here. I think
Yeah,
that's
you're a
what.
tall guy and everything.
Yeah, I'm a large dude. The tallest in my friend group. It's an argument. There's another buddy I have we're almost the exact same height. But yeah, I played sports. I just don't like hurting people. So I got into theater pretty early on, and that's where all the girls were. Like they're not on the football team.
That's where all the freaks are, huh?
Well, take a look. Here I am. So,
No, I mean like freaky girls. Like,
well, you know, that's what they tell me. So,
Were you like, were you acting in the plays, or were you
Oh, yeah.
doing like the voice, like introductions? Or
no, I would actually act and get, you know.
Okay. Any
Sing and do
favorite
the whole
plays or
thing.
monologues?
God, you can make me do a monologue?
No, just any that you like.
It's like going to King Lear.
Like, what do you like? Yeah.
Shoot.
As far as whether you're a Shakespeare guy or August Wilson, or how are you?
Yeah, man. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
August Wilson, I love it. Yeah, I'm into like the Neil Simon stuff, a lot of comedy, stuff that's more about like the mannerism of Odd Couple,
Dark comedy or
shit like
light,
that.
or-
Love dark comedy if it's
Yeah.
done well.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's done well.
Yeah.
you ever thought about getting like in front of the camera?
Yeah, you know what's funny? Second blood here. We just launched a web series, some buddies and I, called the Unpop Pod Show. It's a branch off of that podcast that we do.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to my buddy Sean Keller who directed that, who's incredible, up and coming. He's done a lot of work he directs commercials, super talented.
Dope. Shout out to Sean.
And directed a Fruity Pebbles commercial, by the way, which
No way.
is like
I
mad.
love Fruity Pebbles.
Rob, me too.
Yeah,
They're- Barney! There you go.
Fruity Pebbles ain't got. When did you first land your like first voiceover gig? Was the Kool-Aid Man the first thing, or
The first thing I ever did,
Yeah,
like
what
got
was it?
paid to do,
Uh-huh.
I did Louis Armstrong's voice for an event where I did The Saints Go Marching In as Louis Armstrong. They put me behind a shadow screen because they didn't want, in front of a live jazz band. And
Yeah.
that was the first thing that I ever did vocally. And then I did some work for at Disneyland for a while because I went to college in Orange County area.
Mm-hmm. Who's the first person you mastered? Like before Donald Trump, before Kool-Aid Man, who was the first like person you really?
Monty, you're asking a hard questions. This
Am
is
I?
great. No, this is good. Heath Ledger's Joker, rest in peace.
Oh really?
Yeah, that was the first. It's been a long time since I've done that, but that was the first one that like you would do, and then there was a girl I was interested in that really liked Heath Ledger, so I learned that impression because I was like, this is it. I'm gonna impress her, literally. And I did. I finally learned it, and then I got really good, and then he died. So I think I killed him.
How long does it take you to learn like voices?
Really, you pick it up. So you just listen to like it's all music, right? So in this way, it's all the same. It's literally all the same. If you want to learn how to do any voice, like I'm gonna set myself up for disaster here. Throw out a cartoon character.
Tasmanian Devil.
Perfect. Thank you. So if you were to do Taz, what you want to do is you want to break down the music. Taz doesn't use words, right? So he's like. So you break down the beat and you break down like the. If you were to do Daffy Duck, that's a little easier to teach because that has a cadence to it. So if you were to be like, "You're despicable," wipe off of your equipment. It's da 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 da. So rabbit thieving, da 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 da. So you take the music into it and then you put the whatever the thing is.
So
So
you just learn like the rhythm and cadence.
that's
of it,
all it
and
is.
then
It's
you
just
get the
like
voice
it's
down.
just like mimicking. Yeah. So
Gotcha.
like I learned to do Winnie the Pooh and it was hello there, and you learn to do that voice because you hear like.
What was the hardest one you tried or you accomplished yet?
The one that I'm like the hardest one.
Yes.
God, that's a great question. You know what's funny? I can't do Jack Sparrow. Like everyone loves pirates. I love Pirates of the Caribbean. I've never been able to do it. It's like the hardest impression for me. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird because it's like it just seems like one that like a lot of people they call it a hook. So like, if you do Christopher Walken, whoa, everyone does it because it's got a hook.
Yeah.
So the hook is like the thing that you can like learn an impression from.
What's up, Docs? We got Tamara Kelly coming at you straight out of the trunk.
challenge.
Where do we even go from there?
That was
No, man.
That was amazing.
that was the most amazing thing I've ever been a part of.
I feel like I can do anything right now.
You guys, you can't. R. Kelly's preaching the secret. Bet you didn't know
R.
that.
Kelly's a legend for that.
Well, and the PP.
Despite
The
all
PP
the
thing.
Another question for you.
Yeah.
The Progressive commercial.
Oh, sure,
How did
yeah.
that happen?
So I got to do the voice of the Kool-Aid Man in the Progressive commercial that ran last year, and it was just somebody had this idea that they wanted to put the Kool-Aid Man into a house, and yeah,
And just bust through the wall.
got to work with Flo. That's pretty cool. And rest in peace, Eazy-E. I was told
Yes.
that I had to mention.
Yes,
I
rest
got
in
to
peace, Eazy-E.
earn some street cred.
Hey.
As if Flo's not enough, right?
Does the
Okay.
does a
For
recording
real.
process?
I love that bar right there.
What?
You didn't even
Yes,
hear
it
what
was
he
a
said.
bar. You got out the studio.
Oh, man.
If Drake said this shit, you would have just
Yeah,
got
you-
Vocal cord. I blew out my left vocal cord in 2013.
How did you know that happened?
My voice was gone. And so it was just like talking like this. It sounded almost like TJ Miller, you know, the guy who was on Silicon Valley talking like that.
That was your.
How did that happen? How did you repair it? Did you have to go to surgery? Did
No, just shut the hell up, which is not something I'm great at. So I went on about 6 weeks of complete vocal rest with only minimal talking. So I was employed at a place, and they put me on complete vocal rest, and like had me wear a sign, had managers know that I wasn't supposed to talk. It was like I folded silverware in the basement of Disneyland for, this is true, I was technically working at Disneyland when I blew out a vocal cord. So
Really?
yeah. So while I was recovering, they couldn't have me talk because they didn't want the injury to get worse. So
Damn, that's
pulls the
great.
trigger, drives the getaway car,
Hey,
and
no.
takes care of any witnesses.
Okay.
Okay. Miley Cyrus is pulling that trigger, for sure.
Yeah.
She with it.
Taylor Swift is taking care of any witnesses by dating them and making them disappear, because that's what she does.
And
Right? And then Adele's driving the getaway car. And
Because
taking
nobody's gonna pull Adele over.
No,
No.
but then Adele's going.
Right?
She's gonna drive the getaway car and take it to In-N-Out, because that's.
I'm saying, if you don't, then you like.
Rock, you want to shout me first?
Yeah.
All right, you already know it's your boy Monty. Follow me on all social medias: Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, all that. That guy Monty, Monte. Talk to me, I'll talk back. I want to thank my man Brock for coming through. I really appreciate you, bro.
My pleasure, man.
You want to shout out like all your baby
Yeah,
mamas and stuff?
yo, girls. This is CDC Cream de la Cream. My new EP, Dairy Queen, is dropping next week.
Yeah.
My hit single, Dilly Bar.
Yeah.
The Weekend features on it. Not The Weekend, WKND, but Weekend fully spelled. Anyhow.